Namaste and good morning, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this delicious good morning wake up yoga practice. So I'd like you to come up to the front of your mat. We're going to just begin a little bit of warm up before we dive into our sun salutation C practices. So have the feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Very nice. And from here, just inhale, lift the shoulders forward a little bit and up towards the ears. Hold it there for a moment. And then bring the shoulders back and then down. And then bring the shoulders forward a little bit and then up and back and down. And let's do it the other way. Bring the shoulders back and then up towards the ears, and then forward, and then down. And bring the shoulders back, and then up, and then forward, and then down. Very good. Let's also get the arms now. So bring the arms up as much as you can, and push the thumbs back. So feel the thumbs really moving back here. And then bring the arms forward, flex your fingers, and push forward like you're reaching for a wall or something. Really feel that you're reaching for a wall. This is going to activate so many different shoulder muscles. Right now you're activating your pecs and serratus, and then come down. Now keep the fingers flexed and push down, push down, push down, and relax. And this time, bring the arms back as far as you can. Very good. Now squeeze the arms back, and you feel the place in between the shoulder blades. You're right in mid-traps right now. Lift up a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Work within your own range of motion. Very good. And bring the arms up and back, and now you're in lower traps. Very good. And exhale, come on down. Let's just do one little warm-up exercise. Bring the hands behind the neck. Good. Keep the hips locked. And then just turn to the right. Don't let your hips move. Just turn to the right. Keep lifting up through the chest and heart. Exhale, come back. Inhale and exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale, come back. And exhale, twist to the right. Now you're really getting into oblique muscles. Huge, important rotators and stabilizers in the trunk and spine. Exhale, come back. Over. Inhale, come back. Let's do the other side. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Lift up through the chest and heart. Exhale, come back. Over to the left. And inhale, come over. And exhale. Inhale, come over to the center. And exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Sit back into chair. Now let the little bit of curve in the lumbar spine here lift up through the chest and heart. Squeeze the belly towards the midline. Lift up. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Inhale, lift up through the heart, lift up through the midline. Take the elbows back, take the biceps behind the ears. Feel all those back muscles becoming enlivened. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, sit back into chair. We'll do it one more time. This time, exhale, bend the elbows so that the elbows are level with the shoulders. Lift up through the chest and heart. Lift it up. Good, sit back a little bit more. Exhale, fold forward, let the hands come down. Let the head just relax for a moment. Then inhale, come back into chair. Exhale, pause. Now really take those arm bones back. Sit back a little bit more and then lift the chest. And as you lift the chest, you're going to notice that all the back muscles really engage here. Sit back again and then inhale, come and stand. Exhale, take the arms down. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Let's continue with our Sun Salutation C series. So inhale, bring the arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take your right knee back. Bring the heart forward. Exhale, take the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Hold it there just for a moment. Squeeze everything in towards the navel and the navel to the spine. Energize the legs. Now, or with your next exhale, bring the knees, the chest, the chin to the ground. Inhale, slide forward, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right foot up to the hands, left knee down. Pause there for a moment. Exhale, left foot comes forward, fold into the pose. Inhale, come on back up. Bring the arms, reach up to the sky. Lift up through the heart. Go back if it feels good. And exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring the arms, reach up. Go back a little bit now. Reach up and go back. And then exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, take that right foot back. Lunge into this pose. Exhale, take the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Do you feel a difference in your shoulders? Exhale, downward dog. Now that we've done all of those wonderful, beautiful muscle activations for the shoulders, inhale, take the right foot up to the hands. Pause there for a moment. Exhale, left foot up to the hands, fold forwards. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on all the way up, navel to spine. Go back into a back bend, but firm the legs, ground down into the heels of your feet. Lift up through the heart and exhale. Namaste Mudra. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Now go into a little bit of a back bend here if you wish. A back bend is just simply coming up and taking the biceps behind the ears. You're starting to do a back bend. So you go to your own distance. Exhale, fold forward. In Uttanasana, take the navel to the spine. Inhale, take the right foot back, knee down. Exhale, take the left foot back, downward dog. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, come into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right foot up to the hands, left knee down. Pause there for a moment. Exhale, left foot up to the hands and fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on all the way up. Again, take a moment to go into a delicious back bend if it feels good. Oh, feel your heart radiating upwards, merging with that infinite universe of space, possibilities, and inspiration. And then exhale, Namaste Mudra. So delicious. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the arms, reach up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward, navel to spine. Inhale, lift the chest and heart, maybe come into half lift. And just pause here for a moment. Really focus on bringing the glutes upwards towards the sky. Lift the toes for a moment to start trying to firm the thigh muscles here. Extend the chest and heart. Now exhale, come a little bit more forward. Inhale, come on up. Squeeze the sides of the belly into the midline. Keep firming the thighs. You can bend your knees. You don't have to straighten the legs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come on up a bit. Lift the pubic bone away from the thighs. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Extend. And exhale, fold. Bring the hands down, come into downward facing dog. Now from here, if you would like to, let's do an upward dog. So come forward in through plank. Transition to the tops of your feet. Lift up through the chest and heart. Press down into the pinky toes. Lift up as much as you can. Find that midline from pubic bone all the way up into the collarbones, into the crown of the head. Exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, take the right foot up to the hands. Breathe into warrior one pose. Now, just a couple of alignment check-ins. Squeeze the hips into the midline here. Very nice. Lift up through the pubic bone. One of the phrases I've been using lately is don't dump into your hips. So dumping into the hips would look like this. Rise out of the hips. Feel the hips move to midline. Lift up through the pubic bone and then bend the front knee. You can bend or lift the toes off the ground just a little bit. There's a muscle right in front of the knee. Articulus geni, I believe. It's a little muscle, but it's so important for stabilizing the knee. Lifting the toes kind of seems to activate it a little bit. Bring the arms, reach up if you haven't already. Lift up through the chest and heart. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Take the left foot up to the hands. Breathe in, warrior one. And again, just kind of check in with the hips. What's going on with the hips here? So squeeze the hips into midline. Press down through that back heel. Lift the left toes. Inhale deeply. Bend that front knee if you haven't already. Bring the arms, reach up to the sky. Breathe in deeply. And exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. And then bring the hands down to the ground. Left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right foot up to the hands. Turn the left heel over. Bring the arms, reach up to the sky. Very good. From here, exhale, come into warrior two. Nice. So, again, don't allow yourself to dump into the hips. Rise out of the hips. If you're not sure what that feels like, straighten the front leg. Bring the arms, reach up. Now, you can interlace the fingers and press up, or just reach up with the arms. But keep reaching up and then bend that knee. All you're doing is bending the knee. You're not allowing yourself to drop. So keep lifting away from the hips. Rise out of the hips. And then let the arms come out. Turn the palms up for a moment. If you want to separate the feet a little bit more, that's also nice sometimes. Press into the outer edge of the foot. Lift that left inner arch. Now, let the left arm drop here. Bring the other hand, reach up to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Take another breath in. And then exhale, windmill the hands down. This time, take the right foot up to the sky. Oh, I love this pose. You square the hips just a little bit. Come forward. Keep lifting that leg up, but let the hips dip just a little bit. Do you feel this in your right glute? Oh, really nice. Lift the leg up a little higher. Come back into three-legged dog. Nice, and lower down. Take the left foot up to the hands. Breathe into warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. So again, kind of think about rising out of the hips. You don't want to dump into the hips here. You can kind of see when I'm dumping, like all my abdominal muscles just kind of go. That's not how we want to walk through life. We never want to walk through life going. So lift out. Don't be one of those yoga people. So lift out of the hips and then bend the front knee. Feel really strong and resilient. If you want to, take the feet a little bit wider. Take the arms out. Turn the palms up. Now if you want to do that little hack, bring the arms above the head. You can interlace the fingers, lift up. You decide. Once you find that length, turn the palms up. Very good. And keep lifting up. Press down into the back heel. Lift that back inner arch. Really take that back leg and make it strong and active and dynamic. Let the arm come down. Reach the other hand up towards the sky. So really, again, focusing on creating length this morning. Taking that length into everything that we do in our life. Oh, so beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Take one more breath here. Exhale. Windmill the hands down. Take the left foot back. Lift the left leg up for a moment. And then take yourself into plank pose. Now letting the hips dip just a little bit. Lift that left leg up. Sides the belly into midline. Draw the chest forwards. Lift up the left leg a little bit more. And then come into three-legged dog. Lower the leg down. Beautiful. Inhale, take the right foot up to the hands. Turn the left heel over. Breathe in, reach up. Now we're going to do a little bit of a mobility check here. Come into warrior two. Again, separate the feet just a little bit more if you want. You don't have to. Separate the arms, turn the palms up. Now, from here, staying in this pose with the knee bent, you're going to inhale and then exhale. Let the arm come down on the inside of the shin bone and bring the other arm up and over the head. Now what I want you to do is isometrically contract arm or push arm into knee, knee into arm, and spiral the chest open. Inhale, come back up. We're going to flow through this with the breath. Exhale, come into the pose, side angle pose. Inhale, come up. Now, please don't reach for the ground. I would say come about halfway or a little less. You're pressing the forearm into knee, knee into forearm. Little bit of adduction here. Isn't that wonderful? Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale. Come back up. And exhale. Nice. Inhale. Come back up. And exhale. Nice. Now, this last one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into the pose, but now this time, reach the left arm over the head. Take the other hand, reach for behind you with the palm facing up. So you're kind of doing this twisting thing, but don't let your knee move. So keep the knee really stabilized. And then inhale back up. And exhale, windmill the hands down. Right foot back, downward dog. Oh, let's take an upward dog here. Inhale. Come into upward facing dog. Oh, keep those legs firm. You might notice that your upward dog just gets easier and easier here. Oh, it's so nice. And then exhale, downward dog. Take that left foot, bring it up to the hands, and windmill into warrior two. Now from here, if you would like to, take your feet a little bit wider. You don't have to. If you find it challenging, you don't want to be too challenged as you're doing these poses. You want to come at it from a place of strength, but also not causing any stress to the body, okay? So bring the arms out, inhale here, exhale, take that left arm down and the other arm up to the sky and over the head. Now, what you're working on here is the arm into the knee, knee into arm. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back into the pose. Create that isometric contraction. You're getting into a little bit of adduction here. Really nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back into the pose. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come into the pose. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come into this pose. Inhale, come back up. And exhale into this pose. Really nice. We'll do it one more time, then we're going to do that other pose. So, come into the pose, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Then, take the arm that's at the knee. You're going to bring the palm up and start to reach behind you. So you begin to create this kind of twisting effect in our lateral pose. Press down into the left knee. And then inhale back. Whew. Exhale, windmill the hands down and left foot back, downward dog. See that up dog again. Coming into up dog. Lifting the thigh bones up towards the sky, pinky toe down. Lift up through the chest and heart. Find the midline from pubic bone all the way up to clavicle notch to manu brim. Very good. Lift up through the crown of your head and then exhale. Downward facing dog. Really nice. Okay, so from here, inhale, come up, exhale, come on down. We're going to do a couple of things here that are really challenging, that are going to challenge you, but will also build enormous strength. So first thing is lift up the chest and heart. Lift up the legs, really getting into those lower back muscles, engaging them, activating them. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, come on up. Very good. Take the arms out like wings. Very good. And then come on down. Now this time, bend your right knee and lift it up. Lift it up. Now it may not come up so far, because some of you have very inactive glutes. So the more you do this, the more you'll start to activate your glutes. Exhale, come on down. Bend the knee, and then come on up. And then come on down. You can see that I'm using my left hand to just kind of feel that glute for a moment. Engage the glute, and lift it up. And then come on down. Let's change sides. So bend the left knee, engage the glute, and lift it up. You might also notice one side is easier than the other side. And if you notice that, ask yourself if you're feeling pain in your body. Maybe this imbalance of the glutes not working is one of the reasons why you're having pain. Pain in your hips, lower back, knee, upper back. Could be traced to the glutes. So many things often can be traced to the glutes. Lower back down. We'll do it one more time. Bend the knee, engage, lift up. Very good. Now, come back up into that Shalabhasana pose, that locust pose. This time, take your right hand, reach back for that right knee or that right leg, and then come back to center and come on down. Lift up, and then reach back with the left hand. Lift up, reach, lift up, reach. Very good. We're going to do one more thing here. Bend the knees, lift everything up now. Now, don't grab the ankles, but just reach back. Reach it. Reach it. That is really hard. Come on to your backs. Oh, how delicious. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. We're going to finish with one simple little exercise to make sure that our hip flexors are engaging, to encourage a lengthening, if you will, in the back. And also to make sure that our trunk flexors and trunk stabilizers are working as well. So bring the hands down beside you, bring the knees into the chest. Inhale, bring the feet up to the sky, bring the arms over the head. Push the heels up as much as you can. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, hands beside you. Pull the knees in as best as you can without grabbing them, of course. Inhale, push the heels up, bring the arms over the head. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest and the arms down beside you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Now, if it's hard to leave the arms over the head, bring the arms just out to the sides. I'm going to leave mine out just to give you permission to do the same thing, but really you can have them anywhere. Just don't cause any more stress to the arms. Now, straightening the legs as much as you can. Lower the right leg down about 4 inches and really press through the heels of the feet. Breathe in and out. Inhale, slowly raise them back up. And exhale, slowly lower down. Nice. Really fill both heels of the feet with your breath. And then slowly raise up. And then we're going to take about 10 seconds to lower the legs down. So 10, 9, keep pressing through the heels of your feet. 6, 5, you're about halfway. Keep pressing through the heels of the feet. 3, 2, 1, and down, release. So if there's ever a time in your life that you deserved Shavasana, it's now. So I really want to encourage you guys to just stay in Shavasana for a moment, enjoying this deliciousness that you're feeling in this moment. So many endorphins and wonderful chemical releases in your body. Begin to absorb all of those good feelings. Breathe into those good feelings. Take delight in this moment, in the knowledge that you are truly alive, that you're a feeling, emoting, sensational being in this planet. Feel your aliveness and take joy in that. And then go back out into the world and spread that joy, making a difference and becoming a light in this world. Namaste, my friends.